Now at 11, plans for reopening Central Florida's largest county.
Just hours ago, Orange County Mayor Jerry Demings revealed how he wants it to happen and who will be involved. Let's get straight to News 6's Eric Sandoval live tonight. Eric, some big decisions need to be made.
Yeah, Matt, you're right. But, Orange County Mayor Jerry Demings says he's not making these decisions by himself. Just today, he said that he had a conference call with leaders from Lake, Seminole, and Osceola counties because a lot of the people who live there actually commute to Orange County for work. And he said he's also setting up his own task force. Orange County Mayor Jerry Demings says the group that will help shape a reopening plan will consist of about 45 people who will come from all sectors of the economy.
Small businesses like hair salons or barbershops to realtors to theme parks to professional services.
But he says Disney could be a heavy hitter. Not only is it Orange County's largest employer, Demings says the company will likely have a lot of advice on how to slowly turn the key to reopening.
In terms of where they are with their experience with the pandemic, they are probably ahead of us.
He points to Disney's experience in Asia, the epicenter of COVID-19. The company had to shut down their parks there, too, because of the pandemic.
They've experienced some things with, in terms of the planning process that I believe can be beneficial and instructive to us.
Data suggests that nationwide we have passed the peak on new cases.
Demings' comments came as President Trump says he now plans to announce on Thursday that some states could start to reopen sooner than expected.
We're going to be announcing guidelines, and we'll be talking about various states, and it's very exciting.
Now, President Trump says that he plans to speak with all 50 governors tomorrow before he makes that announcement at the White House. Meantime, Mayor Demings says that he plans to unveil more of his plans on reopening businesses in Orange County on Friday. We'll let you know what he has to say. For now, we are live in Orange County tonight. Eric Sandoval, getting results. News 6, back to you.
Eric, thank you. And during the last 24 hours, the number of coronavirus cases in Florida climbed to 22,519. That is nearly 900 more cases since our report right here last night at 11. There are also 43 more deaths, bringing the statewide death toll to 614.
Here is a breakdown of local counties and the difference since last night at 11. According to the Florida Department of Health, some counties only reported 1 or 2 cases in the last 24 hours. There were 17 new cases reported in Volusia County since this time last night, 12 new cases in Osceola. Orange County now has 34 new cases.